the one that comes out after this, as that will be the part 2 of what we're doing tonight.
Well, the same thing
Yep.
before.
And Gold, this time, you're actually gonna rank most snacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna rank these snacks. This time I'll be ranking them. I'm gonna definitely rank them. I'm not gonna do my classic gag of not rank everything one thing, okay? This time, there's a legit ranking for this one. So let's get started with the snacks. First off is, Pirate's Booty.
That's a
Pirate
good
Booty.
one.
What?
It's a kind of popcorn.
That is a type of popcorn.
What a way to start off.
Yeah.
Starting off with that, like, okay, take this
Okay,
out of
Drew,
context, okay? Take this out of
Okay,
context.
Drew, this is
Pirate's Booty.
so what?
Okay,
This is what you need to know, Drew. It's a kind of popcorn.
Okay,
I'm gonna be honest.
and I've never had it.
I have,
saying
and it's
that
really
now.
good.
Surprisingly, I haven't had a decent.
I had it
of
once
these.
and it was stale. It was very
Ooh.
stale.
I think it's really good.
All right.
Never had though.
Well, I'm just putting. Yeah, I never had.
Like literally, my mom gets this kind of snack for her classroom, for her entire class.
Ah.
Yep. So I know all her students love Pirate's Booty.
Let's pick a lot of different M&Ms though.
Well, what's
and there's-
this kind of
and there's
M&M?
Oh dang, really?
Oh, I love the.
No cheese
Oh,
Pringles?
I love.
No barbecue? I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't even like barbecue Pringles, but really?
The cheese was it the
The cheese
cheddar and
really-
sour
it was-
cream
Yes,
or
and like I mentioned before, with the whole cheese thing, it is by far the most wacky thing that I am known for. By my own family as well. Like, trust me.
yeah.
Alright.
I
so-
will say I at one point I was straight addicted to sour cream and sour cream cheddar and sour cream Pringles that I ate like about a whole can a day, and they weren't the small ones either.
It cans. Oh yeah.
Wait,
The ones that
A
always
can, like one whole can a day.
Like you know the person I'm talking about, right? Ones where it's like, oh by the way, your hand gets if you ever your hand gets stuck inside the Pringles can, you'll be stuck with it for the rest of your life. You'll be doing like all this stuff. And it's like, couldn't you just like literally just
Come on.
I don't know, cut the can off?
Drew, your hand's stuck in the Pringles can. We gotta get it off you.
Or a simple solution.
Ugh,
reach-
hard to
instead of
get the
reaching inside
saw.
can, honestly, what you probably should have done instead is this. Shake the can, drop the stuff onto a plate. Simple solutions.
Like literally. Good luck trying to use that hand.
Okay, so I guess we'll talk about
I'd
Pringles
like
right now.
to-
So obviously, regular Pringles for me are S tier, while I will honestly say the sour cream Pringles are honestly for me F. I don't like sour cream onion Pringles chips.
If
Okay.
was it regular S tier. Well, what's
I
the
love-
other
I
one?
love- I
Sour
love
cream and
Pringles.
onion. I would put sour cream and onion in A tier, just because I do absolutely love Pringles. Now, if I were to have if there was an addictive tier above S, that would have two things: Cheez-Its and the cheddar and sour cream Pringles. Because that was an unhealthy addiction of mine.
Yep. What's next?
All right.
Up next.
M&Ms.
M&M's.
Well, there's a bunch of M&Ms.
I mean-
There's a bunch of M&Ms though. So I'm actually gonna. I know I'm not right now not tiers though, but let's take all the M&Ms all together at once so I can find them all. I think I
Yeah.
have them.
I think there's only three. Yeah.
Yeah. First off, regular M&Ms S tier, peanut M&Ms D tier. I don't really care for the peanut M&Ms. And these, I think these are pretzel flavored.
Yeah, pretzel. It says pretzels M&Ms. I've never had the
Okay.
pretzels.
I have.
Yeah. I'll let you go ahead. Dealing with this.
I have never.
I think I have.
actually- I never actually had that. Like honestly, never had that. Like I've had other M&Ms though. And I know which ones I like, which ones I don't like, but definitely that.
Do you really want to spend the rest of your life?
Fuck you. Nobody likes
That
you.
city.
Nobody
Download
likes your
blo-
honey thing.
Download Pi. Don't get.
Download Pi. I'd rather download a. Yo.
I would
Alright.
download a horror mod than Pi.
Okay, back to
Oh, fine.
Eminem.
And what the hell is Cliff?
I have no idea.
This is actually a granola bar. B tier.
Never had it.
I've had quite a few of them.
Never mind.
Alright, Welch's fruit.
Fruit snacks?
Okay,
Okay.
this is so
You can't go
funny.
wrong with fruit snacks.
Okay, this is actually hilarious.
What?
You wanna know why? My last name is Welch.
What?
Oh my god, you know what we should do? We should send you? We send you a bunch of fruit snacks.
At one time, I did absolutely love these because one of my grandmas took me to school and she had an oatmeal cream pie cake and Welch's fruit snack for me to eat on the way.
Drew! Well.
That's funny.
Now, here's the even crazier part. My grandma did Ancestry DNA, and at one point, we were related to the original Welch creators of the gummies, or at least the juice.
Wait. Well, I was gonna
At
say, are
one
you
point,
At one
at
point,
one
gonna say-
point, not anymore.
not anymore.
I was gonna say, are you an ancestor of them?
At one point, I was, but not anymore. It's been so long down.
Oh boy.
All right. Chewies are next.
Chewy,
Just
S
no.
tier. Hang on,
F tier. I hate
Granola
these.
bars?
I hate these
I like
things.
these S tier.
I have these
I
for
like A
breakfast.
tier because certain ones are actually better than others.
I don't like Chewy. There's a certain kind of granola bar I absolutely love, but Chewy's is far from being that one. Though, here's the funny thing. Well, not even funny. My grandma used to have to go on dialysis, but she would get like a box of those granola bars from there. They were the absolute best ones yet. I don't know what it is. They actually have the best ones, in my
They
opinion.
do.
The ones at the dialysis center, because my grandma used to bring them when she had it. She would get like a whole box of them, and they were the best granola bars I've ever had. Nothing's been able to top it. I cannot remember the brand though for the life of me. Which sucks, because I would honestly buy a box of them.
You would?
Okay, that's it.
Yes, they were so good.
Hey, that's it, Drew. I'm giving you a cheap one. Hey, Drew. Have one of the granola bars that you put in F tier.
I only did the Chewy's ones in F tiers. There is a granola bar out there. I cannot remember the
Yeah.
name of it, but
Yeah, I
it's
know.
my
Those are the
favorite.
ones I eat. I'm actually holding one right now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Hold on,
These
a
are the
different
ones-
kind? It's ones from
No, yeah.
dialysis centers.
I ate the chocolate chip ones.
It's not those. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so good. So
I
yeah.
can't remember the brand. I think it was just like a very generic brand, but it's
Okay.
like nowhere around anymore. Which
So, yeah, I
sucks.
only eat the chocolate. You only eat the chocolate chip ones.
That's a fair enough point.
Yeah, because these ones are good.
Yep. Goes next.
See,
That's a good question.
Rolled gold pretzels. I do actually like these. They're pretty good. Actually, the original pretzels are much better.
Oh yeah, I've had those. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a solid A tier. Those are
Actually, I
you
like
cannot
them.
go wrong with some good pretzels.
Yeah,
There's
right.
no put a lot of salt in them.
like they're really good pretzels.
I'm
Oh.
the exact opposite. It's just okay for me.
So next up is one of the snacks I'm addicted to, like too
Jesus,
much.
yeah,
but-
definitely.
but-
That-
Okay,
there's-
I'm
there's-
here.
there's- there's-
Now I will say, the white cheddar version C tier. It is not really that good. Originals S tier,
Yes,
like
agreed,
top of
agreed.
S tier for
Like,
me.
I will actually,
Can I-
get myself like a small snack baggie, and I'll put cheeses in there, and I'll just like eat them. Heck,
Now if I don't get a
I
small
hear
bowl to put them in,
Hershey's,
I will genuinely eat the whole box. It's that bad.
I hog all the Cheez-Its.
Definitely eat a bunch of them.
No, I'm not kidding. Like, buy me a Cheez-It, and I'll go through like.
No, I
whole
think
thing
we'd
in a
probably end
week.
up fighting over them.
Yeah, I'll go over it. I'll finish it off in a week.
No, if you give me a box of like a party size one, I would finish it off in a day.
What? I usually take my time with.
I am too addicted to them.
Man, I thought I was addicted to Cheez-Its.
No, I will finish them off in a day. I will just put a handful in my mouth and I won't stop until they're all gone. And then want
You-
more.
You finish them off in a day.
I would. If I could not, if I had no restraint, I would honestly do it. See, I have to restrain myself by getting a bowl and just putting like a handful in there. That's it.
Yep, and I usually take my time with Cheez-Its. I usually finish it in like a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I wouldn't make sure I didn't do all of that. Like eating all the snacks, everything. Oh, definitely.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with Cheez-Its.
Nothing wrong at all.
Yep. But yeah, Cheez-Its are a really good snack.
It mixes string cheese.
Oh, string cheese.
Ooh, it depends on the brand you get.
Yeah,
Honestly,
It's
like I
either
said
a hit or
before,
miss.
As I never had, I do not eat string. Well, I said, like, if you recall, especially with the whole thing with me, not with foods and stuff in general.
Yeah. Was it with string cheese? For me, it just depends on the brand. You get the right brand, you can get really good string cheese. If you get the wrong brand, you're in for a terrible snack.
I always stick with the same brand, personally.
Yeah. What, those ones that come in the little packets where you strip down the back of it where you can to open it up and then you just pull the cheese apart, that is easily the best to me.
Mm-hmm. Or just be like me, just bite it completely. I know that kills
used
the
to do
I know
that, but
kills,
honestly,
I know that kills the vibe, but still.
to me, after I used to do that, but as soon as I pulled back the little bit and just start eating it slowly, I'm like, okay, it's a lot better this way. Don't know why.
Mhm.
Just is.
Mix combos?
Oh, on top of the whole fruits, veggies. I never had.
Oh yeah. These ones,
Oh,
yeah, these are.
I've never had these.
Mods are
I
beef,
never had.
Same.
and for
No.
combos, never had.
Yeah.
I never had. Oh no.
What's next?
Oh no.
Taki.
Just what we're heading next. Takis.
I actually have a funny
Correct.
story. A funny story / not funny story at the same time about Takis.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Takis?
So,
I don't think I've honestly ever had it. You know what?
so that's funny. This was during middle school. Like during middle school, well, a friend of mine was desperately and wanted me to try Takis. Because he wants me to try something new. Because I'm a picky eater.
Wow, that's
And
a good experience with your friend.
as soon as I saw Takis and they were spicy, and I immediately denied it. But he gave me the non-spicy ones,
I was
and
gonna say.
I tried the non-spicy ones, and I didn't really. I had a mixed feeling about them because they just taste a little weird to me. But
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but 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 that's but like in the middle of the night, I started to feel good. And then I suddenly started vomiting uncontrollably.
Yeah,
And guess what I was
like,
vomiting out?
Takis.
Yes.
I was gonna say.
Apparently, my body rejected Takis badly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucaria, did you not like look it up first? Why Takis? Like before you got them?
No.
Like, because yeah, like I knew they were spicy. Well, non-spicy. I knew there were non-spicy ones, but I just never tried them.
I put it on disgusting probably because I vomited that one time, but
Yeah, it's getting
Never
F
had
tier
it.
mostly because of spiciness.
Never had it. Hold on, what are you guys talking about? I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I was
We're still on
doing something
Takis.
real quick with.
We're still on Takis.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Talkies
Gold,
or
what's your
I,
thought?
I always hear something as talkies as well. Like I'm not sure if that's what y'all are talking about.
No, also, yeah, Gold, what's your thoughts on Takis?
Blue bag? Is it a
Never had.
blue? Is it a blue bag
Purple?
with
Okay, good.
purple?
Never had.
Hold on.
And I probably never will.
I'm
Good.
trying to. I'm trying to
Cool.
figure out what it is. I was
Okay,
not paying attention. I was trying to get the last Tread Evolution Pokemon I need. But,
Okay, so
yeah.
Drew, Takis are basically a spicy kind of chip.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I would put it on never had because I've never had it and I've never felt the interest to try it.
Yeah, they're really
my high school
spicy.
was
I don't think you
obsessed
want
with Takis, though. They were obsessed with them. But
I see so many commercials for those things. Like, yeah, you ever see those commercials with the Takis? Like, I see those all the time. Like, whenever I'm watching YouTube or something.
What's this?
Yeah, I'm
Pre-
pretty sure I know what you guys are talking about,
talking about
and
the Snyder's
I've
pretzel
never tried those because I've never felt interested in them at all.
Or are you talking about the Snyder stuff? I know, but I'm kind of
Yeah, I see what it is now. Yeah, I've never had those. I hear them being called talkies so much instead of tackies. That's why I was a little confused.
The only thing I remember seeing though, and this might be a funny thing to say, is that I've seen the what's his face, the guy who's known, he's like a wrestler, but he's a meme wrestler. He's a meme of a wrestler. He has his own theme song. I'm forgetting off the top of my head though, sadly. Like it's spacing me out. I'm forgetting. You kind of know who I'm sort of talking about, maybe. Shit.
It's like on the top of your head, you just can't remember it.
John Cena.
Oh yeah.
Oh, John Cena?
I swear. I keep like, can you remember the name of the guy, even though it's like he's a meme. But but
Alright.
literally, you have all that basically.
Yep.
You know?
But yeah. I was just gonna say,
Alright,
yeah,
can we
Drew.
move on finally to the next?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Next up is Snyder.
That's all I say.
Pretzel bits.
Never had Snyder.
I
yeah,
never had Snyder's either.
me either.
I never really had. I mean, I've never really had though. I mean, I've had a bit of it, but it's all right. As long as you get the right, as long as you get the right ones. If you get the wrong flavor ones, then it's like blah, awful. You want to get the right ones, okay? That's what you
Yeah.
need. You need the right ones.
Yeah, definitely.
And cheese and nips I also never had.
Cheese.
Yeah, I
no.
don't know it.
I was looking at that and I'm like, is it Bugles?
I think cheese nips are based just the boot. They're the bootleg of Cheez-Its.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
just bootleg
I'm-
Cheez-Its.
I'm kidding. I have never had them.
Okay.
I have no
Was
idea.
it? There's a chip kind. It's not even a ripoff. It's called Bugles, and I love those things.
Oh,
They're
I've
just
heard of
good cheesy
those.
chips.
I've heard of
You could put them on your fingers like little hats and just eat them. They're good, and they would be an S tier, which is very surprising. It's an actual good little snack, and it's not even ripping off any chips. That's the crazy part. All right, I think we should move on to the next.
Sour Patch Kids. Fuck these.
Never had.
Trust me.
See.
Have you seen the commercials where it's like
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
I told you long ago. Shut the fuck
Some
up.
actually,
This song is
some of
annoying
the
as
Sour
shit.
Patch Kid commercials are actually disturbing.
Yeah. I
They
agree.
are.
What the like?
What the heck
fuck?
are they?
Snyder's rods.
I've never heard of those.
Gross.
Never had them. I think that about sums up all of our experiences.
They look like
The
Cheeto Puffs, like the knockoff version of Cheeto Puffs.
Cheese doodles?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cheese doodle? No,
Wait,
I've never had those.
wait.
I've had a
Is it-
different
Isn't
kind.
cheese doodles like? Hold on, hold on.
Oh yeah. Do you remember in the Penguins
They're
Madagascar?
like the penguins in the Madagascar.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, wait.
the cheese doodles is that what they got that from?
Oh, that's. You know what? I might just put them in S tier just because of
I'm
Madagascar.
not showing the full scene because I don't want to get copyright because fuck you for that. So let's. Here we go.
You look, they're eating them.
Easy
Punch.
dimples.
I mean, it's
You look, that's what they are.
crunch.
They're like puffs.
Just cheesy yeah.
Crunch. Like honestly, give
Cheeto
it though.
puffs.
If you're ever talking to someone, just do this. Get a bag of cheese dibbles, and then or just get a bag of these. Get a bag of the Cheez-It Puffs or the cheese doodles, and then just. I already had the cheese doodles. I've had cheese puffs, but just grab those and just do this.
With Asana,
Nope.
AI teammates can
Fuck you.
level up your goals by connecting them to
You
I'm
want
classified
You
as a
wanna
spirit
have-
animal because I will get annoyed.
my mom?
That's ironic.
My mom will literally throw the bag of cheese out the window.
I will say I've actually tried those, and they are actually pretty good.
And just do this though. Just crunch.
I know.
Whenever someone's talking to you,
They-
crunch.
Like, hold on, they are actually they're surprisingly the perfect combination of puffy and crunchy.
Yeah.
So they are S tier. They're like they're the best version of they're the one version of Cheetos that they've never made. The perfect in between.
Yeah, I agree. Would never do that. But it's just kind of sad that you.
Why is my cat so adamant on getting in front of the TV?
It's just sad that actually people are. I mean, it's no, it's so sorry. Probably something different. But also, it's kind of sad that the cheese doodles. I mean, sir, the biggest thing you have to admit with Cheetos and cheese doodles, any of the version of Cheetos in question, is the fact that it is messy. It is messy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's got to be the messiest one out of all of them.
Yes. That is the one thing I think, honestly, it deserves. Like,
It's recognition for.
Like,
It's the
fair-
messiest snack.
fair warning.
Like especially Cheeto mac and cheese. Those are even messier.
I've never tried that, and I don't think I will. I'd rather stick to the good old shell mac and cheese.
It's just mac and cheese, but it just tastes like Cheetos.
I prefer
Yeah,
my
Cheeto powder in there.
yeah, I prefer my Velveeta mac and cheese.
Fair.
Yeah.
So what's next?
No, that's a good question.
Looks like. What isn't it?
Oh,
Goldfish?
Snyder's pretzel rods. Oh, these are sure great. Honestly,
They're just pretzel
they're-
rods,
they're
but
the small
I
ones
do
and
not
the big
like
ones.
them.
Trust me when I say this though. But one of the funniest things I like to do sometimes though is sometimes pretend those like small pretzel sticks though are like cigarettes. I know it sounds stupid to think, but it's like I just put it in my mouth, just holding it in there, and just act like a cool guy. With the pretzel rods, it's like a cigar. Now it's a kid-like thing to do if you really think about it. But it is just funny to just do it this way. Even though they're not really doing much else with it, it is just dumb. Like, I mean, it's nothing major, but like, also, like before, it has a really good crunch. A really good crunch. What's next?
Never go wrong with any crunches.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me take a smoke with this pretzel.
Yeah.
My cat was giving me the stink eye for some reason, and I did not like it at all.
But I think I makes me nervous.
She was
Give
just
me the
looking
funny
at
look,
me
Drew.
funny.
Give me your
Oh, she was just looking at me with evil intent in her eyes, all because I moved her off out of the way of my TV. I mean, like, I can't help if I'm trying to look for
Give me your-
shanks.
Give me your kidney, Drew.
Get away from me,
No.
stupid Slandit!
No.
The thing is, I already
You
fed
need
her
to
too.
feed me.
I do very much need my kidneys.
Yeah.
Right? Goldfish.
Snack
The
Matt
snack that smiles back.
we all have the exact name in the hot seat.
Yes.
The only
I
thing
love
that
Mako.
bothers me a little bit that there's this one disturbing commercial about it.
Which one is that?
It's the hold on. It's the one with the mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese one? Never heard of that one. Granted, I never
Yeah,
heard
there's
of that.
mac and cheese. There's mac and cheese. Goldfish.
That sounds actually kind of weird.
It does. I mean, we already have mac and cheese on the
There
table.
was this one commercial for mac and cheese it's a dinosaur one that the dinosaur fell into hot burning cheese.
Huh.
And like I think I could find yeah, it's right here. Like what the it's 20 seconds long, but let's see. This thing.
This just sucks. I'm trying to find a Pokemon and I cannot find it. Gosh, I am so close to
Other
finishing Isles of
Goldfish
Armor.
version. I do actually like all versions of Goldfish. The pretzel ones are actually okay. I'm going B tier, but they are slightly different.
Yeah.
What? So yes, what is next?
That's a very good question.
Oh,
Rice
yeah,
Krispies.
Okay, S
Oh,
tier,
that's an S
but, okay,
tier.
S tier. But let's really mention one thing. One is really fun to do the whole like making the Rice Krispie treats. That is fun to taste. Like you know those are really good. You got that. You had those like the cereal plus the marshmallows and everything. You make your own Rice Krispie
Yeah.
treats.
However, they are extremely sticky.
Yes. Like literally, I hate to say this though, but you need like I would not be able to actually eat one Rice Krispie treat while I'm streaming, at all. As much as I would want to do
Because
that.
it's that bad.
Yes. Is that stupid.
Unless you have a mini, unless you get one of the mini ones where you can just throw it in your mouth quickly.
Hey, it's Lenny Kravitz. Check out my new song, Let It Ride, on
Nobody cares. I'm sorry, I mean, there'll be people who do care though, but free hands. Ah, scary. You're an alien. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Boom chicka boom, sea salt popcorn. I'll be honest, never
Never-
really had it though. But I do actually have some of it. Never had it though. But honestly, I do not care for salt.
I've never had it, nor really heard of it.
Wait, which one? Which one?
Boom chicka boom.
I've never
And-
heard of it.
Me neither.
It's one of those weird ones.
It's just one of the most random off-brand things. Oh, hold on, that's a Shinx. Do love me some Shinx. Pokemon talk. Especially considering I have less than 10 Pokemon left in Isles of Armor, and Shinx line is one of them.
Yep.
Like, just the whole line.
Since we did all this snack talk, maybe next time we should try to rank the fast food restaurants.
Oh, it'd be funny.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting one. And yes,
Yeah.
there would probably be a lot of random talking there.
Yeah.
But I will say the big three around where I live, there is a Sonic, Zaxby's, and McDonald's around me. All three of them. Well, honestly, my favorite is Sonic. Second favorite is Zaxby's. Third is McDonald's.
Nice.
The Sonic near me has great tater tots. And great
Oh,
burgers.
yeah.
Like, honestly, their burgers at Sonic are cheaper than McDonald's, and they taste way better. So,
Well, I mean, the best peanut butter sauce. I'm just gonna say chips.
oh yeah, and the Sonic, and I don't know if you guys have ever had a Sonic milkshake, but they are probably the best milkshake.
I've never really been to Sonics before. Well, the reason why I've never
They
been to
have
Sonics,
good
okay, the
food.
reason why I've never been to Sonics though is only kind of because, well, first off, I have my grandparents living here, which means obviously not a lot of fast food places we can go to. And if I did go to those places, it's a bit kind of
Is out of the
well,
way. Oh my gosh,
well,
that's why I couldn't find the other
not only is
Shink
out
that
of
was
the
on my
way, though,
party.
It's just that literally because my grandparents can't really eat a lot of the stuff, even though it's like because of like it's not that they want to eat it though, but it's like it's complicated. That's all I'm gonna say. It's complicated.
They got some food there that might be able to eat.
Well, no, it's not that though. It's just that my grandfather is addicted to sugars and stuff. So
Oh, you can't get
That's
them.
that's bad.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
so this is honestly probably the most difficult things, which is why I'm saying it like that. Best way I kind of say it.
Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed those extras by Ryan.
I want to skip this commercial.
All right.
They
What-
have a-
Next up on our to-do list of shopping.
Ritz, S tier. Especially
Ooh, yeah.
especially if you put peanut butter on them. Now, I know people like putting cheese on them, but if you put peanut butter on them, they taste amazing.
Now I like them because my dad has been making deli trays, and holy crap, Ritz crackers are the best ones for it. Hands down. Piece of pepperoni and cheese on a Ritz cracker, you cannot go wrong at all.
Yep. I agree. Well, except for the cheese part, but most of it do.
Yeah, maybe not the cheese part, but I mean, there's probably something else you could throw on
with a little
there.
cheese, yeah, you put peanut butter on them. That's pretty good. And plus,
Yeah. I bet you peanut butter would be good on it. I've never tried it myself, but you saying that actually sounds really good.
but there are
'Cause salty-
there are specific peanut butters you gotta actually try that are different. In fact, there's actually Skippy peanut butter has different versions that honestly, you will definitely get a different flavor if you taste different ones. Some of them actually are
There's a peanut butter that is actually just practically the inside filling of a Reese's cup.
Oh yeah.
Now that's actually really good, I will say.
I've also had the I mean, there's certain flavors of peanut butter I do actually prefer, but the one I prefer the most actually is Skippy peanut butter, but it's like light. It's the light blue one. I specifically will eat that version because it's always the best version.
Alright. Moving on to the next up.
Fritos.
What's next?
Never
Ooh,
had.
Frida.
Never had.
I will put those in S tier. Out of any, they may be expensive, but boy, they taste really, really good.
I
Yeah.
like the chili and cheese version of these.
I like the chili and cheese, but I prefer the original overall.
But it's a B overall.
Next up is Lay's. Honestly, I do not like Lay's. Well, I
I
barely
put
really have
them
them
in.
in general, but I just don't like them. Like, I'll be honest,
I put
even the commercials with the Lay's have never really been as like, you know, like stand out in a way.
yeah. Was it? I would put them in B tier. I like them still for sure, but if there was other chips, I would go after those options
Yeah,
first.
definitely.
Like chips and salsa, I would go after that before Lay's.
What's
But
next?
that's just because we like Mexican food like a lot,
I do not like Mexican food. Never been a
especially the
fan.
mariachis in our town. You cannot go wrong there. There's like 3 Mexican restaurants. Everybody agrees the one that's known as Angels around here is the worst. They have such small food. Now, Yucatan is pretty good. It's like exactly like mariachis pretty much, but it's indoors and there's a little bit better, per se, a better atmosphere, which I disagree with. And the mariachis, which is the best because it has the best prices, same size as Yucatan, and has an outdoor section seating. Most people go to Yucatan. We go to mariachis.
Yep.
Anyways,
Next up is Smart Food. Okay, popcorn. S tier. This is the best.
I can see why you do that.
Besides the Boy Scout pop, this is the best kind of popcorn out of all the popcorns on here, and especially for me in particular, if I'm gonna have that, it's definitely messy though.
You know, what? I was gonna say, are you just saying? Are you choosing it because you like popcorn?
Maybe.
Because Gold, we all know you love popcorn.
Yeah, I do. Oh, well, yeah, I do. In fact, literally, I was a Boy Scout who actually sold popcorn, so the popcorn was the big flagship of my whole brand. I mean, think about it. Look at if you look at Silver right now, you're probably not watching right now, but if you were to watch the screen right here, you can honestly, or even on the OBS thing, you can see. Well, she is literally doing the exact thing that I'd probably be doing if I had some. Eating popcorn.
honestly, I didn't realize it was that kind of popcorn, but after looking at the stream, yeah, that's S tier for me. That is some of the best popcorn right there.
Yeah.
Or at least bagged popcorn you can get.
Plus, actually, I've seen a bag at this one, like, really, really massive, it's not called a mall, though, but it's called one of those, like, I don't know how to describe it, though, but it's a gas station. It's a massive gas station, it's called Buc-ee's, and I found a popcorn thing that was gigantic. A gigantic one of those. Like, it is massive.
Yeah.
Like, it is massive, though. I recommend, honestly, if anything, if you have any of that, is to do that. Have some of...
A roach infestation can happen overnight.
Have not that, though, but... If you ever get one of those bags, though, trust me, you'll be eating that for a while. Even though technically 80% of the whole bag is just air in question. But yeah, it's crazy. It is definitely a worthwhile snack to have. But yeah, what else would you say in particular? You know, snacks. It's probably let's wait for snacks though.
Oh, next up is
Ruffles.
by far one of my favorite. Yeah, that is
Ruffles.
easily one of my favorite chips.
Never had.
That is.
Well,
I put that in
I've
S
never
tier.
been fond of veggie straws anyway, but I've never really had them either. So, it's the whole veggie. Well, I've had veggie straws though, but I wouldn't. I've had them at least, but I've never really actually fully eaten them, cause it's like crunch. I will pass on having it.
I like Ruffles a lot. S tier. Or at least S tier for the original, and then the cheddar cheddar versions, because those are the extremely good ones.
Okay, that's fair. What's next for you guys?
All right. Next up is something I can't even see.
The fruit thing, the fruit
Fruit
things.
roll-ups?
Oh, fruit roll-ups.
S tier.
That's a B tier for me. I don't eat them too often, and they're extremely sticky.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
However, I do like them. I just don't eat them that often. So,
Yeah. Hey Drew, do you recall what nature I wanted my Sandals to be for?
I think jolly and lonely. I
No,
want to
no,
say.
no, 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 I wanted the nature that was best fit for me. I wanted to increase my speed. So the best nature,
Oh.
the best nature for a Sandal, as I recall. I mentioned to you in private, right? What I wanted, didn't I?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I saw it. Holy shit! It's
what is it? I'm pretty sure though Mel at least knew it at a time.
oh no, yeah, Jolly. So
Yeah.
what does Jolly do exactly? Sorry, I'm
I
forgetting.
have no clue. I honestly can't tell because I still haven't found a single Jolly Mint.
Well, here's the thing. I've already did the Pokemon transferring to my main file to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I wasn't in a Dynamax battle, I would go check on Sword and Shield
plus
because.
speed my special attack.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Yeah. That's what I need. I just need to find 2 Jolly Mints though.
Alright.
So yeah. And what's next? Pockies.
Pockies?
Never had, but I've seen them.
Never had.
I've never had. Seen them before, but I've always seen them used. It's like that classic quote unquote Japanese style thing. Like you always like, hey, want to share a Pocky? I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Exactly.
No. I've never seen the commercials. I've never had
No, I've never had to see commercials either. I'm just saying, like,
No, like I've never even heard of them until this point.
I've always seen them. Japan related.
Your fitness goals. But what about those?
Really?
I gotta go, sadly. I will say just the last 3 S tiers for mine.
Never had, but don't really care for them either. It's
that's an S tier for me. Anytime we eat chips and salsa, that is the kind we get, just not the scoops version. Oh yeah, and also real quick before I go to bed, the other 2 S tiers for me would be Doritos, like both of them, or at least A tier for, was it Nacho and
yeah, A tier for
and
these,
S
and
tier
honestly, I
for.
don't care for the other ones. Like,
I would put S tier and Cool Ranch in S tier. It used to be the opposite way around, but
B tier and Doritos for me.
it used to be the opposite way around. Like S tier, it would be if I was younger, it would be S tier Nacho and was it A tier Blue? But they got switched around recently. I've acquired a better taste for Cool Ranch.
Yeah, you have.
Yes, it's actually really good. Alright, well I gotta go sadly.
Alright.
However, at least I got through most of it.
Yep.
Anyways, good night, and good night to everyone watching on YouTube.
Scooby-Doo graham crackers. I don't know how.
I remember myself eating these.
I do actually like
No.
I do like graham crackers.
When I was
Or
young.
like those, like Teddy Grahams, like those are pretty good. I'll definitely give this like A tier because they're really good, especially the chocolate ones. Those are really good. Another card may not care for chocolate in general, but I do actually like Teddy Graham related. Yeah. Let's see. Next up is, well, where's Mel? Is Mel still here?
He's muted at the moment.
Okay. Well, next up is actually basically the gummy versions of the Scooby snacks, which, well, they're still.
Okay, no, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I never had the gummy version of the Scooby Snacks.
Never had the gummy version.
Can I just
No.
can I just say I never had them?
Never had them? Okay, well, that's fair.
Then again, I don't think stores sell them anymore.
They
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
do, but
so
I don't
either.
really see them. But I think the gummies, they're gummies, but they're gummies. I do like character gummies though, so B tier.
I don't know what Stacy's is.
Oh,
I mean, I know who Stacy. I know who Stacy Plays is,
Never had.
but
What? Hold on. So you do know Blazers.
Never had.
I never heard what Stacy is.
They're these really good chips. They're pita chips.
Never really.
Never had at all.
Well, they're really good. They sell them in my town, so
Well, next up is, I believe,
God bless you.
Ace.
oh,
Oreo.
wait a minute.
Honestly,
Oh, we're doing Oreos.
honestly, S tier. I do like Oreos though. Yes, S tier Oreos as well.
And
Yeah,
here's
and
another
also-
pathetic. And here's another
But
pathetic
there are certain
logic
versions
that I
there
have.
are certain versions I do actually like more than others. Which
Yep.
you agree. Some versions are definitely better than others.
And here's another pathetic logic that I have. I do not like chocolate, but I do like Oreos.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because we all know everyone knows Lucario's history on the channel. He always says he adores Oreos.
Like it's probably the most biggest thing that we talk with Lucario on.
Yeah, it's like the biggest gag on the channel.
That is true.
Yep,
We all know.
Lucario's obsession with Oreos.
Hey, the birthday cake ones are tasty. The freaking golden Oreos are good.
Yeah,
The mint Oreos are good.
Yeah.
That one mistakenly made Oreo is bad.
Which one mistake Oreo?
The Halloween thing. The Halloween
Okay,
version.
yeah, Halloween one. There's also the Star Wars themed one.
Oh,
That was not too bad though.
and they had some Minecraft.
Plus some custom made Oreos. Like we have the Pokemon Oreos or the Mario Oreos.
Oh yeah. Remember those two videos I made showing me unboxing all those Oreos and stuff?
You should have sent those Oreos to me.
Well, I ate most of them. I mean, I guess if you want the mute Oreo,
I would have ate them all.
if you want the mute Oreo, you can get one for like $100,000 off of eBay.
I'll do it.
Really?
No.
I mean,
The Oreos in stores cost like $4.
well, no, those are talking about the rare Oreos. Those are rare Oreos are cost.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, they're definitely expensive. Well,
Yeah.
More Snyders.
Final
Never
Fantasy
had.
6. Yes. Also,
Never had.
like I mentioned before, with the rods, exactly the same thing. Pretty much. Yes. No change, no difference at all. I will still do the exact same thing with the stupid, me being stupid and all that fun stuff. Just crunch. Like, it's.
No,
I will. I mean, like, I will still try to be a cool person, but just have the pretzel sticks though. Even though it's like, sure.
there's
Just hold it in your mouth. You suck on it for a while, then you just crunch and eat it. Honestly, it says though.
well, how many times have you
Yeah,
many times have you pretended those
every
things were
time I've
smoked?
had these pretzel sticks though, I have done, you know, that basically I would say.
So I was gonna say, how many times have you pretended those things were smoked?
Okay, granted, I do not recommend actually condoning actually, quote unquote smoking in particular. That's not right. No, but in a way, if you're a kid who wants to actually just have some fun with a pretzel stick, by all means, that's the way to do it. Okay? That is the way to do the whole pretzel stick thing. Okay? That's the best way to do it. That's the best way. That's the best way to do it.
Mm.
No matter what, I would say. I mean, it's a pretzel stick. There's also
No,
other versions, other sided versions of pretzel sticks, which is this or barely had these, but they're. Barely had them though. I guess next up was, or it was next though. Chips Ahoy,
Chips Ahoy, I do not like these.
S tier. I have to kind of hold off. I shouldn't eating them. Like I mentioned before with my grandfather though, he like, eats a lot of sweets and stuff. So we actually had to like buy like snacks though, just to make sure like he'd be able to take a few, just be like not take too many. But it was like, you know, imagine having so many snacks though.
That's.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
that was absolute bullshit.
What do you mean?
My phone died.
Oof.
So yeah, I powered it back, so I'm good now.
Okay. Yeah. Or I like Chips Ahoy. Next one is the fun. What the Funyuns?
Funyuns, yeah.
Never had.
I do not like these. I personally, they had this weird taste in them. It's supposed to taste like onion-like, and that alone just takes it away from me.
It does.
Just ruins it. Yeah. I don't like anything that tastes like onions.
Okay, let's.
Unless it's been cooked right. Like if you put onions in like in something in my food and I don't taste it then sure, it's fine, but
Okay, you're
these
watching a
no.
Mitsuki video. But did you know?
Nobody cares. Sorry.
That's hurtful.
No, not you. Out of context. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, well, is those just apples in a bag on Mott's?
Yeah. I mean, I like apples, but I really had them really in a bag though. I think it might be the dried apples, maybe.
I mean, I've had apples in a bag before. McDonald's apples back then. But those apples do not really taste good.
Yeah, they're dry, usually dry. And I don't really care for the dry. I mean, the apples have to be like moist and like be like.
I never had dried fruit.
I think I mean I know like I may not have to be the big term person with vegetables, but I do not care for the like hard slash raw vegetables, like I'd rather have them cooked.
Yeah.
If I have to have vegetables, I'd rather have them cooked than raw. Same much with my meat. I'd rather have if I'm ever having like something. If I won't eat a ham sandwich, but I'll eat ham if it's cooked. Or same thing actually with like steak or beef or all that other stuff.
Like, does it matter what, like how you cook it? Like for instance, steak. Like you want medium rare, well done, rare, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's partly. I mean, I guess partly in a way it is. Yeah, but it's like one of those like I will. I would prefer actually having it the way it is more recommended though. It's more actually. I'd just rather have it just the right way. And obviously, it's like you can definitely tell the difference between how it is as a whole, because there's an easy difference because it's a dry apple versus a not so dry apple. There is definitely a drastic difference in taste, no matter what.
Hmm.
Next up is the Babel of cheese. Also never had this.
I never
Like I
had
said
these. I've
before-
seen commercials of these though.
But also, I've heard watching before. I'm not much of a. Yeah, same as before, obviously. And what's next?
Nature Valley.
Oh yeah, oh wait,
It's a B.
A tier with certain versions. The peanut butter. Okay, well, one reason why I don't actually care for Nature. I mean, I like Nature Valley, but I do find an issue with them is that their bags are now exactly the same for every single one of them. They're exactly the same.
I would personally just make them different color just to make them stand out or define the difference. But then again, the box itself is a giveaway.
Yeah.
And now for Chex Mix, which is basically trail mix.
Never really. I mean, I'm fine.
I mean, I like trail
See?
mix.
I'm a bit of one of those like when it comes to trail mix, I always seem to always go out of my way to eat like the M&Ms. Yeah, that's what I always do. Always eating the other ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I always do. Always eat those like with the M&Ms though. I never really and the M&Ms and the pretzels. Barely eat anything else with it. So yeah, it's one of those sort of things I would say. Yeah, and I think that's about it though for snack tier list.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it on this.
Well, overall, compared to the drink tiers I had, this was far more unique. But let's just say, overall, snack-wise, I do definitely have more of a preference for certain snacks over others. And it's easy to, like, in the case of M&Ms though, I will always have the regular M&Ms though, because I can easily just, you know, have them, and then immediately just, you know, snack on them and other stuff. I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely actually go out of my way and have a snack of an M&Ms though, and I'll even like popcorn. It's always what I do. And everything else. And then Oreo, you do like Oreos in all variants. There are some variants maybe you may not care for, but Andrew has his favorites with some of his snacks. Honestly, I'll say snack-wise, we do have a good diversity of our favorite snacks.
Mhm.
So yes, in your opinion, and that was the only thing you would probably say though, to be honest.
Nothing I could tell you top of my head, but
Yeah. Otherwise,
overall, this was an interesting tier list to do.
yeah. One of the most out there tier lists, though. I mean, if you think about it, we did the entire candy tier list during October. Right.
Technically, you did since you were alone, but
Well,
yeah.
Mo's there. But yeah. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed this whole thing.
Mm.
And Sylvie enjoyed it. She had a lot of popcorn. She probably fell down a few times. But if anything, it should be fun to see.
Probably laughing of us ranting about some of the snacks and drinks being god awful or disgusting.
Exactly, I think.
Music app, you can start a radio station with up to 30 artists. And be
So fuck you, Silk Milk.
But yeah. If anything, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye. That's why Warriors are your dad.